Hello everyone, this is ZeroGuardian here for another episode of ZeroGuardian Plays Through a Steam Library. This is episode 5. Today I'm going to be playing Torchlight, a hack-and-slash RPG, very similar to games like Diablo 3, Titan Quest, or Diablo 2, and various other games that have come out that are along those lines. So obviously you're going to be playing a character from an over-the-head isometric view, moving around with the mouse, clicking on things, obviously attacking and so forth. One of the things that I think Torchlight, from what I can tell, brings to the genre is every character has a pet that stays with him. It also has extra inventory capabilities for carrying around stuff for you. So it's, there's a lot of capabilities there that I think will improve upon the generic formula that, Diablo kind of created. I've always been a big fan of games like this. For those of you who don't know, I play a lot of Diablo 3. I really enjoy it. So playing a game like this is kind of right up my alley. So I'm gonna, I've always wanted to play this. I purchased it a long time ago, probably when it came out, and just never got around to playing it. And so now, I'm really looking forward to this. We're gonna pretty much jump right in. Right before I get started, though, I just want to remind everybody, I am doing this as part of our, forums. Feel free to join us at forums.spacepotatoes.com. We're a great group of people there to play games with, have conversation with, whatever you enjoy. We do have a regularly scheduled game night every Friday. This week we're going to be playing Killing Floor. And then we also have coming up over the next 2 weekends, The Crew and Demigod. So you're definitely going to want to join us for those if you can. Of course, join the forums where you could talk with us and join us for our game nights, and maybe even one of these days you could join me for one of my streams here, and we could both be playing the same game and having a good time, and just letting the world know how the game works and everything. So, obviously, when I first get started on a game, I always like to give you just a brief rundown of the settings and so forth, options, capability that the game provides. So, it's really quick and easy on here. There's not a whole lot of capability here. Actually, some of that I'm a little disappointed with. So, the overall graphics capabilities are pretty basic. You've got, your full screen or not, your rim lights, high hardware scanning, anti-aliasing. Obviously you can set your resolution. There's some shadow options and particle effects. All of it's pretty basic, but that being said, the graphics in the game are not, they're not crazy, but they have their own unique style. It's actually, kind of good. I like it. It works well. But as far as sound goes, I'm a little disappointed here. You can only change the music volume and then the overall sound volume of the game. I really would like to see, the capabilities of changing like the effects volume versus max volume, and maybe even like in-game voices and stuff like that, being able to adjust those differently. Because sometimes I feel like sometimes like sound effects overshadow voices in the game, stuff like that. So I like to be able to compensate for that if it's happening a lot. So that's kind of the gist of the settings. It's pretty quick, simple. It's not too difficult to wrap your head around. But I do feel like they could have improved on the options that are available there. All right, well, let's dive right in. So I'm going to create a new character. So what do we got here? We got the Destroyer. Excels in melee combat. Kind of obvious. Looks like a barbarian. And you can choose between a dog and a cat. I think the dog looks better. It looks like a wolf. Definitely prefer that. I like how the fact that you name your pet as well as your character, so hey, I'm all for that. Alright, so you have the Vanquisher. Alright, obviously melee archer. Another woman in a RPG game that's got way too little clothes on, but hey, whatever. It's, it attracts the audience the game is designed for, so I can't really fault the developers for that. But, it would be nice to see, some slightly more realistic, armor and so forth in some of these games. So an expert marksman uses traps to confuse and debilitate her foes. Okay. Alright. And I can only imagine this is the wizard class. Let's see, alchemist, yeah, he's got a staff. So the alchemist channels the power of ember to attack from afar and summon minions to his side. Okay, well that's kind of interesting. It's a slightly different take on like the the magic class. So it's more of a, technology-based magic character. I think that could be kind of interesting. I'm probably going to go with the alchemist. I've always preferred having, that kind of range magic-based character. It's a lot of fun to play. So yeah, we'll stick with this. Stick with what I know. Alright, so character name. Oh, we'll just keep it simple. We'll do Merlin. Alright, so, and... spot. It doesn't have any spots. That doesn't make sense. Why would you call a wolf Spot? What to call the wolf? Yep, we're gonna go with Fuzzy Butt just because I can. Whatever. Alright, so, that's right. Merlin the Alchemist and Fuzzy Butt his wolf is going to go in and save the day. We're going to see how this works. Alright, I've never played this game before, so I have no idea how much the difficulty ramps up, so... I'm not going to do very hard. I'm definitely not going to do easy. It says for players new to action RPG, so I'm going to trust the tooltips here, and I'm going to go with hard because I have played a lot of games like this, so we'll see how it goes.
Ember is the essence of magic and the keystone of my art. For my kind, Torchlight is a beacon, a place of power, the largest cache of Ember ever found. I had heard nothing of the troubles afflicting that place. I came only to serve my own ends, but I was lost as soon as I set foot in Torchlight. The evil gathering there swallowed me, and I may never break free of it entirely. The mines are dark, and below that, the blackness is impossible to describe. There is power beyond imagining, but the price is so very high.
Okay, so I've apparently been tempted. Alright, well, we'll see how much the game tempts me. Let's see how this goes. Alright, I did hop in just very, very briefly at the very beginning, just so I know the user interface and so forth. So let me just really quickly, before I get started, just kind of run through the different aspects of the user interface. So the first is you have your typical inventory in any game of this nature. You got your weapons, obviously your armor and so forth, gloves, chest piece, helm, shoulder, belt, and boots, and then of course your rings and amulet. And then they also have the ability to have different spells that you can drag here to learn them. I'm not quite sure how the spells work in this game. I'm assuming since there's this drag effect, there's multiple slots here. Maybe it takes some time. I don't know. We'll find that out when I get there. So you obviously also have your inventory. So you got equipment slots, spell slots, and fish. I'm assuming there's just a lot of fish in this world, so that's what everybody eats. So yeah. Okay. Alright, so you have your inventory slot, then you also have your character slot. On the character sheet, it's just anybody who's played any kind of RPG, this will instantly make sense. So, you've got, strength, dexterity, magic, defense. It's a little more simplistic than some games. Some games will have, like, intellect and, stamina and, various other things along those lines. But, it's kind of nice to see a game that just kind of keeps it simple, allows you to go through these without too much complexity. You obviously have your XP bar here, and then how much fame you have. I'm not really sure what the fame does, but I guess we'll find out as we play. So it looks like my base health is 200, magic mana pool is 30, so I don't know if that's good. I'm starting out, so probably not very good. We'll see. Then you have your skill tree. So this is kind of more along the lines of how like Diablo and Diablo 2 were structured. So you have your skill tree, or you choose points as you level up. and so you have 3 tiers that you can level up in. So in this case, I've got Arcane, Lore, and Battle. I will probably be looking through these a little bit more as I level up my character. I'm not going to go into very much in depth because I've actually never looked at this character before, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to go with. We'll get to there when I start leveling up and start needing to use some skill points. Then we have the journal, which is just basically a stats of your character, how long you've played, what you've done while you've been playing, and so forth. So that should give you an idea there. Going back to that unique aspect in this game, so you have your pet sheet. And your pet sheet is interesting because your wolf or cat, depending on which pet you go with, can also have some equipment, so a couple of rings and an amulet. It also does damage and can potentially have spells, as you can see here, drag to learn a spell, and then has its own stats. But the other interesting thing is the pet has also has an inventory slot, and he can carry as much as you can. So you're going to be able to transfer equipment to him just for storage purposes. But the other interesting thing that you can do with the pet is you can send him off, or up here, you can send him off to to the town, and he'll sell off whatever's in his inventory and then come back to you. And so that allows you to sell off some of that junk that you've gathered as you're hunting and not have to go back to town so often. It'll be interesting to see how useful that becomes, because I know with a lot of these other games, usually you want to go back to town so you can repair and maybe look through some of your equipment in greater detail and stuff like that. So it may or may not be very useful. We'll see. You can also change your pet's stance. So you can have him aggressive, or I'm sure he'll just attack everything, defensive, or he'll hold position and only attack when things get close, and then passive, which obviously he wouldn't attack at all. And then you also have your quests bar, which obviously you would, as you gain quester in the game, they'll be listed here. Then you also have the auto map, which basically changes up how the map appears in the game. You can either have it appear in the center or none at all. Now, I'll probably leave it up here and probably zoom out a little bit just so I can see everything a little bit better. And then you have your options menu. Finally, down here at the bottom, you have your quick bar. So you have 1 through 5 over here on the left, and then 6 through 0 on the right. I'm a little interested that I find it a little interesting that they've gone through all 1 through 0, because you trying to use that on the actual keyboard would be a pain. So I imagine, for most of the abilities over here, you would end up using your mouse more, and I'm sure we'll see that as I play through the game. Now, you can also toggle items appearing, their names, on or off. It has a pause mode, so you can pause the game, and then it just kind of swirls around your character. I'm in a bad position for that, but you can do it here, and you get a better idea of how it works. And then it shows your left attack, or your left mouse button attack, and your right mouse button attack, and then you can hit tab to switch between weapons that you're carrying, if you have them in your inventory here. Or actually, wait a second, it might be alternate skill. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll get to there. Now, one thing I do have to complain about, and this again goes back to the settings, my kind of complaints there. There's no way to change any of the controls in this game, or at least not from the menus. There might be some way to do it via files, like if you look for a guide online, but I haven't done that. So this is something I'm finding a little disappointing, because I'd love to be able to, make it to where I could switch the map with tab, which is, kind of the default in Diablo, rather than the A key, which is what it's set up for right now. Especially since, I'm going to be wanting to hold my hand over like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons more than likely. So having to constantly move to be able to see the map in its setup here is a little disappointing, but it's just an observation I've made during my just brief jumping in and just seeing the interface earlier. So that's something I do find kind of disappointing. But anyway, so enough of the boring interface stuff. Let's get into the game. So I'm just going to dive in. We'll see what's what, and you know, hopefully everything goes smoothly. I do like the way the game looks so far. I think it has its own kind of unique style, and you know, and a high-res monitor. It looks really good.
Good day.
So, all right, these monsters are attacking my work. He's Vastman, the Scholar of Ember. Alright, so let's see here. Perhaps you have more courage than these miners. Brave the tunnels, bring me back a sample of gleaming ember. Now reward you well. Give us 2400 XP, 80 gold pieces, and 360 fame. And apparently a chaos gem. Whatever that means. Insert gems into weapons and armor. Okay, so it's basically just like the gems in Diablo. So, okay, cool. So yes, we'll accept the quest.
A new quest.
I've begun a new quest. I'm kind of hoping that in the game it kind of does like Diablo does, where, you know, if you're behind something it kind of disappears, but it doesn't look like it does that. So it'll be kind of interesting to see if it becomes a problem when you're playing, whether or not the you know, enemies like behind there are hard to see. I guess we'll find out as we go.
Good day to you.
Can't concentrate with these monsters about. Yeah, I probably couldn't concentrate either. I can't blame the guy. What's up with this? Why is there like embers just coming out of the ground? Interesting.
Good day.
Ember is essential to my work, but monsters are making it impossible to mine. Oh no, the world's coming to an end. Alright, so for a price I can imbue your weapons and armor with magic of Ember. Be warned, Ember is powerful and even I cannot predict its effects. So it's apparently a random enchantment.
Hi there.
Gem seller. A seer. Okay, guess we're gonna find out what a seer is. It's over here. What's a fishing hole? I guess that's probably to do with the fish. Call me crazy. So, can you just fish? Do you already have the stuff for it? Oh, yeah, apparently you do. Oop. Let's see how this works. Let's see. Is it going to do something? Aha, okay. I caught a muckfish. Whatever a muckfish is. That's what a muckfish does. Transform into a pet goblin hound. Interesting. Alright, we'll have to play around with some of the fish later. Alright, let's continue exploring the town. What do we got here? Alright, so looks like this is our stash. The stash of infinite things. Okay, well, probably not infinite, but good things. What's this?
Well,
General goods. Interesting. Super health potions. Giant health potions. Big health potions. And then just health mana potions. Interesting. You must start getting a decent amount of money at some point in this game. There's a whole shift. Item to instantly move it to the opposite pane. Okay.
Good luck to you.
What the hell is that? It's like an ogre or something. Must have been attacked or something. Alright, what's over here? Oh, I see crystals. Can I have them? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay. Time to dive in. I see enemies.
Help or stay out of the way.
Brink, over here! I can't hold them back much longer.
You all right, Syl? Rest here a while. I'm going to head to finish.
It's no wonder Master Ulrich sent for my help. The Ember mines are overrun with these creatures. His letter was urgent, but I had no idea how dire things had become. I am Syl, and that was my companion, Brink. We've only just arrived in Torchlight, and it looks like we're going to need some help. You look capable, and I can pay you well.
You have gained a task.
Ooh, I have gained a task. Mine entrance.
I've arrived in Torchlight and begun my exploration of the tunnels below. These mines are vast and aglow with ember. I've never seen so rich a vein. Miners labor to extract it and take no heed of my warnings. I cannot blame them. I, too, could not resist the pull of ember. This ember is the same as that which afflicts me. The taint within it resonates with the corruption in my bones. I can feel it so clearly now. Blight springs from the depths and flows up through the veins. To purge myself of this evil, I must find the source.
Alright, I'm guessing it now. Ulrich's the enemy. I bet he finds the source and goes evil. Just saying. I predicted it now. I've never played this game. I'm making this prediction right now. Stairs up. Can't break the boxes? Oh, that's just lame. Wow, these are some really easy enemies. Identify scroll. Alright. I guess we'll use one. What'd I get? 6 armor, 3 ice resistance, 1 strength attribute bonus, and 3 mana. Alright. Oh.
I can't do that.
Oh, requires defense of 8. What's my defense? 5. Okay. Can't use that yet. Ooh, gold. Spiders have need of gold for? Just curious. I mean, seriously. Okay, so it does not look like you regain health yet, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Ooh, leather gloves. Ooh, what's this?
Hello.
The Ratlins. Okay. Alright, some basic stuff here. Should be able to equip. What the? Oh, I guess I auto-equipped that. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. When you don't have something, you auto-equip it. And that staff is better than mine. Yep, putting that on.
Hello there.
One hitting everything. Ooh, gleaming ember. Alright.
You have completed the quest.
Whoa, that was cool. Woohoo, identify scroll. Kill all the things. I like that. Okay, getting low on health. Use a health potion. Leave my wolf alone. Okay, do gain mana back. Alright, so that's good to know. Go down just yet. I'm gonna come back over here and see what that other area was.
Gain in experience.
Does it say points 5? Okay, there we go. Yeah, don't really need dex. These two I need though. Boost that up to 12. I don't think I'm actually going to go ahead and do that to 8 so I can put on that piece of equipment. Alright, I apparently look like a World War I pilot or something. Oh, that's better than what I got. So if I right click, I'll equip it. Okay with that. Oh, I have a spell. Right click to learn the spell. Summon zombies. Heck yeah, I'll do that. Ah, there we go. So that's how that works. So now I can switch between those. So I can be ranged, or I can summon zombies. Some interesting zombies. Oh, that one's jaws broken loose. Oh, they don't follow me though. Oh, that's right, I have a skill point. Alright, so I can do magic weapon expertise. So is this level 5? Okay. Minus 1 magic requirements, plus 4 to range weapon damage. Nether imp. So the maximum of 1 nether imp from the energies of corpses. Ember shock. Gauntlet overload. Delivers a devastating charge to a single target. Power diffuses into nearby foes for lesser damage. That one. Let's do it. There. Whoa. Can't blink it out. Okay, well, that's on both now. Alright, barrels. Okay, can't break that. Okay, so what was the other quest? I've already... I need an aid rank. Okay, so that's what I need to look for. Alright, he's probably on the lower level here. Isn't that the exact same starter area I was at before? I'm a little surprised they... Huh. I'm a little surprised they reused the same starter area so quickly in the game. Green means blue. It's rare. I guess we're gonna find out. Enchanted. I'll take it. Hopefully, eventually I'll get some abilities allow me to regen health. Really? You didn't drop anything? Lame. Interesting. Alright. Yep, there's a perfect example. Can't see the enemy when he's behind that. Whoa!
You're hurt.
I'm wounded.
Oh, shoot! Oh. Wow, that's interesting punishments. So, resurrect here, you lose XP and fame. Resurrect at the beginning of the floor, you lose 39 gold. And then resurrect in town, you lose nothing. Very interesting. I'm gonna resurrect at the start, because I don't want to lose XP. Got a decent amount of gold, so I'm not too concerned about losing as much of that.
Still send you after me? She must have thought I was in over my head again. Well, she's right. These monsters are getting stronger and I could use your help. I'm going after the fiend that was attacking Syl on the bridge. Will you join me?
No! Screw you. Nope, I'll go. Okay, so I guess he's gonna follow me around. Rushing in. Why is he rushing in? Stop it. Oh, wounded. Wow, that guy's way too aggressive. Oh gosh, there's more guys there. Oh, I want to look through my inventory. Ring, excellent. Put that on. I don't think that's going to help me any, so. Insert into gems. Empty slots. Okay, I'm assuming I don't have any with empty slots. Okay. Ah, there's some slots. Okay. Sockets. That makes a little more sense now. Nope, the ring has a socket. Yeah. There. Extra health. Nothing wrong with that. Woohoo. See, this is disappointing. Why do level design like this? I can't see anything behind this except for me and those. Why? So irritating. 7 skeletons. Up 3 and that 2. Yep, good with that. Another freaking mimic. Whoa! Okay. Well, that was interesting. Oh, shift click, not right click. There we go.
Your pet has departed. Your pet has returned.
Alright, that's kind of a cool mechanic. I like that. Don't have to leave my venturing.
My mana's low.
Yay, some health potions. Oh, I needed those. A fishing hole in a deep mine? Sounds like a good way to get a disease. Let's see what I can catch. Come on, bite. Bite it. Yes. What did I get? A gray fish, a webfish. What's a webfish do? Into a spider for 120 seconds. Interesting. So basically the fish just change your pet into something. It's kind of interesting. Did I miss anything down here? I don't think I did. Nope. Alright. Moving on. Charging in. Ugh. It's actually really annoying.
been sprung.
That's kind of lame. Potentially some new boots, though. Let's see. Yep, new boots. Take that. Kind of like this mechanic. Just be able to tell the pet to go sell all this shit. I don't need it. Get rid of it. Okay. Let's see here. Should we just... Doing a decent amount of melee damage right now, so... This should just kind of even it up. Energy that reflects the damage foes inflict on them. I guess I should really start using the summon enemies stuff a little bit more. I might have a little more damage resistance too, though. Chemical Golem. Ooh, I want one of those. Alright, we're gonna level up some of this. Actually, looking through this, it doesn't look like you need to, yeah. I'm not seeing any requirements to have previous, like, skill amounts in this. It's kind of interesting. There's the stairs down. Not over there just yet. Another barrel.
Trap has been sprung.
Stupid traps. It's a trap! Alright. I want to come back this way and finish exploring the areas that I missed. Hopefully there's a way to boost up your run speed too. You know, I like the concept of a mimic. I mean, it's, you know, they're kind of fun. Oh, should I open the chest or not?
But has been sprung.
Also, just to make you wary about opening a chest. You're like, oh, is it going to be a mimic? Is it going to be a chest? I don't know. Oh, I didn't really miss much over here. Okay. I'll say levels seem to be a little linear. I don't believe they have any kind of random pathing available. So, okay, it's just that. Interesting it's not on the map. Yeah, I don't think they have any kind of random maps like Diablo's kind of had more in Diablo 2 than Diablo 3. I mean, there's a bit of randomization in Diablo 3, but it also seems to kind of follow some patterns. So once you know the patterns, you kind of know where to go. But so, you know, I mean, I don't know how well replayability would be on this game. I will say Torchlight, the first one that I'm playing now, doesn't have any multiplayer, which I think is a big problem with a game of this type. You know, if you really want somebody to continue playing a game like this, you really need to have multiplayer. That's where the game really shines, or a game of this type really shines. Thankfully in Torchlight 2, the sequel to this, they do have multiplayer. I will be playing that at some point. I don't know when. I will let you know, of course I'll let everybody know as soon as I have those dates available. But for now I am choosing games kind of randomly, so didn't want that. Okay. Health stolen per master. Ah, okay, so yeah, I am. Okay, well, that's good to know. So that's a way to level up. Or, I mean, heal up. Alright, well, definitely be casting those a little bit more. About these. No, okay, yes. Some's good. Exploring this area here.
Insufficient mana.
Lost to some controls here. See, is it a mimic? Isn't it? Okay, good. It's not.
Figured a trap.
Oh, it did have a trap on it, though. I wonder if there's a way to keep an eye on some of this stuff and see if we can figure out if there's a way to identify that. I'm all damaged. God. I will say the you know, the thing that these games of this type do so well is they make you want to. Ooh, that's close. I'm gonna have to go back to town and buy a bunch of health potions because the ones I've got so far are not sufficient. Not yet, anyway. Oh. Sorry. Managed to click off the screen. Not a good thing to do when you're fighting stuff. Bastard always manages to run away. Lame. I want to be able to drop that on people. It'd be so much fun. Drop that on your enemies.
My mana is low.
Pick up mana potions a lot. Nice. Oh, this has got to be a mimic. Oh my gosh, it wasn't. I'm shocked and amazed. Alright. I got a lot of stuff. Spell. Ooh, element of protection. Yes, I want that. Ring 2 sockets, and I even have a gem to put into it. Resistance, faster cast speed. That. And then I'll put that on the wolf. Put that in there. Golden Define, 3% faster cast speed. Does give me more armor. It does have 2 sockets too. Alright, we'll put that on. 3 armor, 2% increase experience gain. I think I like the stuff on my current one better.
That is impossible.
Identify items can be used. Oh. There we go. Yep, that's better.
That is impossible. That isn't possible.
Oh man. That's not bad. See how that works. I don't know if the gun's very good with this character since I don't have very good decks, but we'll see. I'm willing to try it out. say the one benefit of ranged weapons is I don't have to worry about springing traps nearby. Okay. Not sure I want to put in a whole lot into Dext, but I'm not sure. Let's add some more defense. And I imagine magic will be pretty heavy for me, so let's keep doing that. Put that up to 20. Okay, level 5. Okay, so base shock. Crystal detonates the chilling blast, freezing nearby foes. Critical strikes. Increases the chance of bruised damage to all critical strikes. Ooh. I'm gonna have to do that one. Resistance is there, okay, and then this one is just straight absorbing damage. Okay. Martial weapons expertise. Witchery swords, axes, maces, and polearms. I'm gonna do critical strikes. What's more damage?
I'm overburdened.
What the? Okay. Oh man, I'm running out of, okay, so shoulders, gloves, and pistol. Alright, so I'm gonna use one on the shoulders. That is better. One on the gloves. Rare gloves, 3 armor, resist, reflect. Ice damage, 2%, but I don't have enough dex. Okay. Alright, that. Just clear out some of this stuff.
Your pet has departed.
That one. Okay. I want to figure out what that is, but I don't have an identify scroll, so. sure why you'd even need to decrease the time, because that's really not that long. Cracked eyeball. Okay. Kind of gross. I love that. Just blam! And then they just turn into, you know, an extra from Quentin Tarantino. Blood everywhere. Once again, I find a repeating pattern on the it is interesting that they were already repeating stuff. A little unfortunate. there's an area back there that I missed. Yep, there's the way down. Quick, and then I'm probably going to teleport back to town to take a look around and sell some things. Turn in that one quest. In these little itty bitty areas, thinking that it's another area that I shouldn't be going down yet. I guess I'm just guessing wrong on which way is which. My inventory. Actually, no, I'm gonna head back to the stairs, teleport back to town, and then I'll purchase some health potions and identify scrolls and get all this taken care of. To town. Stash up there. Oh, that's the shared stash. And that's okay, alright. I still think you have two stashes. There's missions. Oh, no. What does that give me? Oh no.
Deals for you.
Okay, so you put your item in there, you get the gems back here, and then you talk with him.
Got some good deals for you.
destroyed. Okay, so so there's no getting both back. It's one or the other. All right, it's good to know. What the heck is this? Oh, he must be unidentified.
Look what fell off the back of the wagon. Goodbye.
Can't afford any of that right now. Yeah, I probably could.
Hail!
Let's transmute.
Good day to you.
Combines treasure to create new items. Interesting. Let's get rid of the question.
Good day.
You have gained a task.
Anything you need. Goodbye.
What can I do for you?
Map scroll. Right click to open a portal to a lost dungeon. How do you do that? Well, they got two of those. Oh, that one's 10 to 20. Oh, okay. Well, I have it for when I get there. Oh, man. Wow. You know what? Yep, buying it. See, we got a second. I'll wait until I get a better one.
Bye.
Bye. Probably need
What can I do for you?
Yeah, here we go. Okay, I don't need that much right now.
Good journey.
you back.
I should be doing a lot more damage. Let's go. Actually thinking maybe I should do that. Don't know if it'll. No, let's go back.
Now I have you. What have you done with Ulrich?
I am here, Brink. I sent for Syl, but I don't recall inviting you or your friend. You may still
Oh, I called
be
it.
useful, however.
He is evil. Oh, jeez.
Ellsworth entered channel.
Hey, Ellsworth, welcome to the stream. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll sit here fighting the first major enemy. Ellsworth jumped in the stream. I don't know if maybe there's a glitch that he's helping out with, so we'll see what happens here.
You have sprung a trap.
Ah, trap. Yuck. This enemy is interesting. Zombies. And some archers.
Ellsworth entered channel.
I adjusted the game pretty far down. I mean, it's coming through okay, right?
You say this is Ulrich's doing? Then his summons was a trap. But why? The corruption here must have overwhelmed his mind. I can't believe it's so powerful. Yes, yes. I see it's touched you as well. Light is
Well, I
spreading
appreciate
through
you jumping on the
If we don't
stream and
find a
giving
way to
me some
stop
advice while I'm on
you
here.
will meet the same fate as Brink. I'm sorry.
No.
You have begun a new quest.
Okay. I can adjust the... Okay, alright. Well, I can adjust the volume on the stream app that I'm using as well, so I may adjust it, because I already have it set with the game volume at 80%, so I may adjust it down a little bit further. Alright. Oh, have you played Torchlight at all? Yeah, I could definitely see how that could be a problem with this game.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Good day to you.
Yep. Well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I've... Okay.
Oh, hello.
Okay, yeah, I will say that was something I kind of noticed with this game is not only are the maps very linear, but they're also... there's also a lot of repetition, like, even within the levels themselves. Yeah, that was something that always made Diablo 2 a lot of fun. Was, you know, the maps were pretty much completely random every time, and so, you know, playing it, it's you know, you were able to play it through multiple times and not feel like you played the same game. And Diablo 3 has that to an extent. I mean, it's not quite as robust. Mostly the dungeons are much more random than the actual, like, story portions of the levels themselves. But no, I'm enjoying Torchlight. Yep. Well, sure. Well, you know, at some point I'm going to be doing Torchlight 2 because that is in my list of games to play. So I'll let you know when I'm doing it, and maybe you can join me.
You have begun a new quest.
About an hour and a half or so. I started just like right at 7 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna go for another 20-25 minutes or so and then wrap it up. No, I've thought about keeping the chat room up on, like, another monitor. I don't know if there's an easier way to do that without having the stream show up. Yeah, well, I could do it on Twitch. I'd have to have the stream running. I don't know if there's a... You know what? I'll look into it, actually. That's a good point. I never even thought about that. But yeah, interacting with an audience might increase some of the involvement and get people to watch a little more. No, they would have to be, like, on the Mumble in order to voice chat.
Your pet is free.
No, there's no WASD controls. Yeah, actually, that's probably my biggest complaint with this game is there's not really any customization of the controls at all. Well, I play, you know, Diablo 3 and stuff like that a lot, so I'm kind of used to the point-and-click aspect of it. But yeah, it would be nice to have a little more.
My inventory is full.
Yeah, a little more options. Because, like, I'm not thrilled with how they have the controls set up in here. Because you gotta use 1 through 0 for all of your quick tab options. Of course, you can click on them with the mouse and so forth, but you know that kind of takes you away from, you know, the point of the game. Probably the thing I like the most, though, is the fact that your pet, you can send your pet off to sell stuff while you're, you know, in the dungeon. I think that's one of the coolest features. Yes, I did. I named him Fuzzy Butt. Yeah. I was sitting there and I was like, okay, it's going to take me forever to come up with a name. Nope, just Fuzzy Butt. We'll just go with that. Just like Diablo, way too many items. Brahms Roughhide Tonic. Permanently increases defense by 2. Oh, well, I'm gonna drink that.
Your pet has departed. Return.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing is I'm actually playing the game at 2560 by 1440, so... Well, I also have my rendering app that does the stream downgrades it to 1080p. Yeah, no, I agree. second. That's what's going on. Ah, that's okay. I was wondering why I was trying to do melee.
Your pet has fled.
My pet has fled? Oh, what a lazy dog.
You have completed a task.
Toleration. Oh, I do like it when they just explode like that. Yeah. Definitely pretty repetitive. Yep. Yeah, I do wish there's a little more capabilities of being like involved with the world in the game. Like in Diablo, there's usually like traps that you can like spring that'll actually damage the enemies rather than damage you.
Hi there.
You have gained fame.
I'm a bit overwhelmed, friend. Brink is dead, my master is lost, and I feel responsible for your corruption as well. Somehow the blighted ember is fusing with your flesh, changing it. But at least the progress is slow. I have some knowledge of the crypts below the mine. The Overseer experimented with methods of purifying ember. He may be able to use his knowledge to purge the corruption from you now. Find the Overseer's library. His notes should be there.
Right. Alright, well, I think I'm at a good wrapping up point, so, yeah, so, I think that, you know, Torchlight's a lot of fun. Definitely a game that I'll probably, join, you know, or probably continue playing in my own time. Definitely looking forward to Torchlight 2 a little bit more, so I can try to get some multiplayer in. Maybe Ellsworth can join me. But you know, feel free, join us on the forums. We're going to be playing Killing Floor this weekend, or Friday night for our game night. I'm going to be playing some Kinetic Void on Friday afternoon, 2 p.m. On the stream, so feel free to join me there. Otherwise, this is ZeroGuardian. I'm signing out. Ellsworth, you want to say hi or bye to everybody? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, join us on the forums, forums.spacepotatoes.com, and we'll see everybody there. Catch y'all later.